Hi, I'm Nadeem, and in this channel, we talk about personal growth and self improvement related stuff. And today is going to be the second part of the video series where we are reviewing one of the best personal finance books of all time, that is The Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So, in the last video, we talked about the introduction part of the book and also discussed the two lessons from The Rich Dad, which are the rich don't work for money, and the second one is why teach financial literacy, in which we learned about shifting our mindset from working for money towards making money work for you, identifying the difference between asset and a liability, investing in your financial education, and finally, focusing on acquiring income generating assets. And in today's video, we will discuss the remaining four lessons from the Rich Dad, which are mind your own business, the history of taxes and power of corporations, the rich invent money, and finally, work to learn, don't work for money. So, talking about the third chapter, that is mind your own business. In this chapter, Robert emphasizes the importance of building your own wealth rather than working solely to enrich others. He explains that most of the people spend their lives working for others and neglect building their own assets. Robert stresses on minding your own business. By this, he means you should invest your time and effort into building and managing your own assets. This doesn't mean that you should quit your job, but should start to create and grow your business or investment portfolio alongside your regular employment. The rich dad taught Robert that the rich focus on acquiring assets, like building your business, investing in stocks and bonds, investing in real estate. The goal is to create multiple sources of income that doesn't rely on your day job. So, Robert encourages us to take control of our financial future by investing in assets that appreciate over time and also provide a passive income. This approach not only secures your financial independence but also provides stability during economic downturns. So, the key takeaway from this chapter is to achieve financial freedom, you must mind your own business by focusing on building and managing your own assets. Start small, stay disciplined, and gradually build a portfolio that provides financial security and independence. Now, talking about the fourth chapter, that is the history of taxes and the power of corporations. This chapter begins by explaining the origin of taxes. Initially, taxes were introduced to finance wars and public projects. However, over time, taxes became a permanent fixture in society, primarily affecting the middle and the working class. Robert points out that the rich are smart and they always find out ways to minimize their tax burden. And one of the key strategies they use is leveraging corporations. Rich Dad taught him that corporations are powerful tools that provide significant tax advantages and protect personal assets. The wealthy use corporations to pay favor taxes because corporations are taxed differently as compared to individuals. In case of individuals, an individual earns a salary, pays tax on it, and uses the remaining amount. While as in case of corporations, corporations make money, use their money as business expenses, and then at last pay taxes on the remaining amount. And this allows the rich to invest more money back into their business and assets. Another crucial point from this chapter is, again, the importance of financial intelligence. As Robert says, it's the lack of financial intelligence that prevents people from knowing the benefits of corporations and other financial strategies. So, the key takeaway from this chapter is understanding taxes and utilizing the power of corporations. By leveraging these tools, you can protect your assets, reduce your tax burden, and reinvest more money into growing your wealth. Now, talking about the fifth chapter, that is the rich invent money. In this chapter, Robert emphasizes that the rich are not just content with the money they have, they actively seek to create more. They always look for opportunities to make their money work harder for them. Again, highlighting the importance of financial education. As Robert says, financial intelligence is the ability to identify opportunities, make sound investments, and create wealth through strategic financial decisions. The rich dad taught Robert that the rich leverage their knowledge, intelligence, and experience to create new financial opportunities. They are willing to take calculated risk and they are not afraid of failure because they see it as a learning opportunity. Also, there are some lines from the book which go as: winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is the part of the process of success. People who avoid failure also avoid success. So, if you want success, you got to have the courage to face failure. Also, in this chapter, Robert emphasizes on the importance of taking action. Ideas and opportunities are worthless if you don't act on them. You need to understand that taking no risk is the biggest risk of all. So, the key takeaway from this chapter is that the rich invent money by leveraging their financial intelligence, taking calculated risk, continuously learning, and most importantly, taking action. They create opportunities where others see obstacles and are always looking for the way to make their money work for them. So, now talking about the sixth chapter and the last lesson from Rich Dad, that is, work to learn, don't work for money. In this chapter, Robert explains that the rich focus on acquiring knowledge and skills rather than just earning a paycheck. They work for learning and not just earning money, and this mindset sets them apart and enables them to create wealth over time. He emphasizes that many people are trapped in the rat race, working long hours for a steady paycheck and never truly advancing financially. So the rich dad taught him to prioritize learning and skill development over immediate financial rewards. One of the key messages from this chapter is the importance of diversifying your skills. Robert shares his personal experience of working in different roles and different industries to gain a broad range of skills. He would work in sales and marketing and even started his own business, each time focusing on what he could learn rather than how much he could earn. By gaining experience in various fields, he was able to understand the different aspects of business and finance, which helped him in becoming a successful entrepreneur and an investor. So, the key takeaway from this chapter is that working to learn than just working for money can lead to greater financial success in the long run. By acquiring diverse skills, seeking financial education, taking calculated risk, you can build a strong foundation for creating wealth. And that's all for today's video. I'll see you again next week where we will be covering the remaining part of the book, and also I will share my personal review for the book. Till then, take care.